Hello dear traders, welcome to InstaForex TV channel. You are watching a weekly link up with me, Kate Stichina. We would like to discuss the ongoing situation on Forex with the technical analyst Peter Yakimovic and forecast further moves of popular currency pairs. This trading week, global stock markets have been vulnerable to abrupt changes in trading sentiment. In the forex market, the US dollar has regained the bullish momentum. Demand for the US currency increased as a result of rapidly rising yields of US treasuries, as market participants stalked fears about inflation risks in the United States. Such worries persist despite remarks from Fed's leader Jerome Powell. He assured the market that the US central bank did not see any case for concern about too high consumer inflation. In the meantime, traders are revising their investment portfolios in favor of the US dollar. The euro-dollar pair slipped to the lowest level since late November. Let's ask our technical expert, Peter Yakimovic, to comment on the current situation. Hi, Peter.
Hello, dear traders. On the euro versus US dollar, basically what we found is we got a downside move, exactly like that I alerted you in my previous forecast. So the euro completed that ABC correction on the daily time frame, which is exactly what we spoke last week, and basically is heading downside towards the 1.1950 level and 1.1815 level. So I still think the euro, because it got this very strong reaction of this ABC corrective phase, the head and shoulders is still in the place. There is a rounding top formation on the daily time frame, and I think that again there is a more pressure to the downside in the incoming days. So selling on the rallies will be preferable strategy under this condition. So again, my focus will be on the levels at 1.1950 and 1.1815. I don't see any signs of reversal, any kind of the slowdown in the tempo. So momentum is pretty decent on the way down, and the volume increased on this downside move, which is another confirmation for the fresh new downside wave on the euro dollar.
The pound sterling has been also affected by the risk aversion sentiment, thus making a downward retracement. Previously, the British pound used to be overbought for too long, and the ongoing correction came as no surprise.
On the British pound versus US dollar, again, there was a downside move. That is something that we call in our previous session. Basically, there was exhaustion of the buyers, and there was a potential for the sell-off to happen, and we got that sell-off that we actually predicted. But now it's basically I found a few days of consolidation based on the daily time frame, and this will be a critical consolidation level because it's around the 20-day moving average, so around 1.3950 level. That's a important level to watch. But I think that the downside breakout of this, I would say the 4-day consolidation will confirm further downside movement towards the 1.3780. And because of the supply that came in on that drop was pretty strong, I think that the downside is still open, and the further down movement will in the play on the pound dollar. So maybe the pound dollar can go and work towards the for example, the 200 daily moving average and get closer to that 200 moving daily average. But the supply was pretty decent on that drop. And then we started to do a few days of consolidation. So I wouldn't be surprised if we continue with another down break. And so watch this few days of consolidation, watch the low of that consolidation to confirm eventual downside continuation on this currency pair.
To finish our link up today, could you please share your ideas on the gold market?
On the gold, basically what we found, that basically the gold reached our first target and our objective from the last week, which was basically at the level around 1,700 on the gold. So now basically the gold started a few days of consolidation, but I still think there is a strong supply in the background, and the short-term trend is downside, and we have a volume in the play as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if the gold will still go down and eventually test at 1680 level, 1670 level, which is basically the consolidation low from the last year from the from the April, May, June lows, from that consolidation in the background. And again, my expectation is that selling opportunities on the rallies will prefer a strategy under this condition, where we have a clear short-term downside trend on the goal and a strong momentum as well in the volume on these down days. So downside will be still in the play, and also 1675 level, 1670 level is something to watch for eventual target to the downside.
Thank you, Peter, for your trading analysis. See you next week. You have watched the Linkup on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina, and Peter Yakimovic, technical analyst of InstaForex office. I wish you always profitable trading. See you soon.